Is the LaLaurie Mansion the most famous haunted house in New Orleans? My name's Jen, also known as Andrew, and you're watching super short stories of real haunted places. So today we're headed to 1140 Royal Street in New Orleans, Louisiana. Now, New Orleans is best known for its Mardi Gras that attracts thousands upon thousands of partygoers every year, including, of course, yours truly. Yep, that happened. But today we're going to be talking about Delphine LaLaurie and her Mansion of Horrors. If you are a fan of American Horror Story, you may recognize this name from season 4 when the amazing Kathy Bates played Delphine LaLaurie. Now, even though Hollywood may have taken a little bit of creative liberty with her character, they really weren't that far off the mark. Delphine LaLaurie was known to be incredibly abusive towards her slaves, and whether her husband knew or just turned a blind eye is really up for debate. Delphine would perform experiments on her slaves that would kill them or seriously maim them for life. In 1834, a slave girl intentionally set fire to the kitchen. As the fire was extinguished, the horrors of the mansion were revealed. Bodies, living and dead, were piled in the attic and below the floorboards. In all this confusion, Madame LaLaurie managed to escape to France, where she eventually died, never having paid for her crimes. But given that she was from an extremely prominent family, is there any surprise? Since that day, there have been many stories of the mansion, as it has undergone changes in ownership multiple times. In 1894, the mansion was turned into a boarding house, and one of the stories that came out was that a guy had confided in his friend that there was a demon trying to kill him as he stayed within the walls of the LaLaurie mansion. A few days later, he was found brutally murdered in his room, his belongings completely ransacked, but nothing of value was taken. Later, the mansion was converted into an African-American all-female boarding school, and soon after that, the girls began complaining about physical attacks in the night and would often have bruises and scratches up and down their arms. When they were asked who was responsible for this, all they would say was that woman. In more recent times, the mansion was converted into a tourist stop, and many times both tourists and tour guides alike would claim to hear phantom footsteps throughout the house and ghostly moaning coming from the attic. They also spoke of a negative energy inside the house. One tour guide revealed that as she was giving a presentation, she felt a small tug on her messenger bag. When she turned to look, nobody was there. She continued to give her speech and soon felt that tug again. She quickly turned, again, nobody was there. Today, you're unable to take a tour of the inside of the house as it's privately owned. Would kind of be cool to see though. Another side anecdote to the mansion, and one hell of a Jeopardy question, is that in 2009, actor Nicolas Cage actually became the owner of this house. However, he soon lost it to bankruptcy as his career took a nosedive. Now, if you've liked what you heard and you want to hear more, make sure that you hit that like and subscribe button down below and turn on your notifications so that you're notified next time I post a video. Also, if you know of a haunted place, hit me up in the comments. Till next time.